Great to meet you guys. Zendaya, it's so good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
Love chatting with you.
Always.
Wow. So the studio asked for a reaction, and I said one word. I go, steamy. It's actually in my notes. I know that I love that reaction. But they're like, the studio loved it. They're like, oh, really? So my first question for everyone today is, should exes and current boyfriend, girlfriends, should they all go see it together?
I mean, it depends on what kind of relationship you have.
Okay.
Listen, no judgment. I think, if anything, this film really is about, it's about complicated and complex characters who ultimately need something out of life that they're not getting on their own. And that's what makes them linked, because there's something special about each of these characters that they need from the other person. And I think it manifests in love and hate and desire and jealousy in a million different ways. So if you're ready to embark on that journey with your significant other, then, go for it. Have fun.
It's a great date night movie. That's what I'm telling. When you met your castmates and you all knew the story and what was going on, and Steamy, how did you, when you all first met, what was the approach?
What was the approach? Intimidation. No, how did I approach you guys? I feel like we all just kind of, first day, I think we talk about a lot, like the fact that, anytime you're approaching a new project, you're incredibly nervous and you feel like a fraud and you're like, I don't deserve to be here. Yeah. And then you assume that everybody else is extremely confident and just knows what they're doing and feels like on top of the world, until you meet them and you realize they're also human and they have the same insecurities and fears that you do. And I think we all felt that, and there was just like a sense of support, and like we created our own little community, and you feel like, you have people that have your back. I think ultimately, which is most important, especially in something like this where the characters are so in each other's face, quite literally, they're so personal. So it's important that you have, people by your side that want to create the best work as well, but are just nice people.
How much tennis was played?
Oh, a lot. The answer to the question, how much good tennis was played, not very much.
Well, you guys looked great, like you've been playing your whole lives.
Which is good. No, we played for 6 weeks of training for like 2 hours a day, every day for 6 weeks. And then once we were shooting, a lot of the time we were playing. But I mean, it was, I think all three of us were sort of terrified when we first started at the kind of prospect of getting up to standard. But it was so much fun. I actually think it was the biggest gift. We had an amazing rehearsal period, but also the three of us every day were stuck on these courts side by side, figuring out how to kind of tackle this sport.
I want to get your thoughts on that as well, because honestly, it seems like all of you all, I was like, and I even thought, because I've known you for many years, I'm like, dang, I didn't know she was such a good tennis player.
Well, thank you.
I want to get, you're welcome. Seriously, did you play tennis before this, or?
I played very poorly in high school for 1 season because I didn't get into the school play, and that was it.
Really?
Really?
Wow. Because I played tennis I lived in Santiago, Chile when I was in middle school, and I had to take tennis or PE or whatever. And I'm like, ugh, it's just so physical. But it is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Exhausting.
It is very exhausting.
Yeah.
My mom played tennis very well. She also bowled. Mom's the athlete in the family.
Mom's got it all.
Mom definitely has it all. Good job.
Thank you.
Always great to see you. And seriously, y'all, I love y'all's work, and this was just dynamic.
Thank you.
I'm proud. It's steamy. I'm sticking with
Steamy
it.
is good.